Hey guys, welcome to another video with Drew Brew. If you've been following my channel a little bit, you've probably noticed the towers here and there. I don't have the first ones or the second one to show you that I made, which is version 1. But I do have this version 2 one, which I made, and this is actually the one that started the Crazy Twisted name. And that's my kids in the back. But anyways, this is version 2, and you know, these are really fun, they're great, but I was actually designing for 16mm dice, and this turned out to work only with the 12mm, now which I didn't have, so I actually went ahead and designed a couple dice variations. These are them, and this does work with 12mm, but sometimes it does get stuck here, just because the entrance, or exit rather, is a little small. But let me just show you real quick. Yeah, there we go, pretty constant. So this is version 2, and the reason I'm making this video is I just wanted to show you that the latest version 6 and tell you why it's important. So let me go on to version 3. So this one, as you can see, I made some crazy variations with the stairs, and I've had some in between as well, but this is what I came up with, and I also made this base, which sadly does not stop the dice because it rolls here and then bounces out very often. So it does work as well, but again, only with 12mm, and has a tendency to have something get stuck on the stairs. So, I mean, it's a nice tower, but again, to the side. So after that, this was version 4, which was great. And at the time, I was actually looking for SD card holder, so I had that on my mind, and as you can see, I printed one back there. But yeah, I made this little gate back here. So what's behind it? Anyways, there you go. So there's 14, I believe, SD slots in here, and this little thing right here actually doubles down as a stopper for the dice. So there you go, it stops the dice. Anyways, but you know, I made a version 5, which is actually even a dual path, and it looks like a bamboo tree kind of. And I really liked this, and I really liked my version 5, but man, they take so long to print, approximately 30 hours. So I kind of put this project to the side just because, you know, it's hard to find 30 hours in your day to go ahead and print something. And I work a lot, so leaving my printer at home with my kids. I mean, the one time I was printing a 19-hour long print, and I come home, it's halfway done, and my kid turned off the printer. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, long projects are hard for me. But anyways, so just yesterday I was playing around, probably at 4 in the morning. I was sketching on my iPad, and I had this idea. And let me just show you a couple things here. I had this little idea of making these right here, and putting like a peg in the middle, and you know, build up on that. And I had a couple more ideas, and a couple more ideas, and this is actually a really good one. I might use this in the future. And I did fail to mention why it's important, and the reason is because the first tower, or rather version 4 and 5, they are 30-hour prints, and like I said, I don't have that much time in my day to just you know, sit there to make sure that the printer is doing that. I wish I had an Octoprint, but I'm not as tech savvy as some of you out there just yet, but I am learning. Anyways, so a 2-hour print, when you compare the 30, is a big difference. Like I was saying, it's 90% in you know, in savings basically over my previous version. So you can do a lot more tests, you can verify a lot more results. And I mean, you print this thing and then you just basically take 10 or 15 minutes to put it together. I think that's a win for me. So that's one of the most important things that I see in this situation, and I'm going to use this idea and build upon it, and I hope to do a lot of basically things. And one other thing that I remembered actually, do you guys know those little things with like, there's like a metal thing and you go like this on your head and it tickles you or something? Like, you can literally make it just the same way as this tower, so I'm going to post one of those. You can keep an eye out. All right. But what happened was I ran into this little tower here. This is my version 6, and I mean, it's not perfect, it's far from perfect, it's a work in progress. However, the idea itself, as I have seen, is just extremely cool, and I'm gonna put in a video which I did with my little girl, and a little bit to show you how it works. And anyways, I hope you guys like it. It's free to download on Thingiverse. However, there will be improvements in the coming weeks. This isn't my #1 project, so it will have some sort of delay, but I just wanted to put this video out there and show you guys the kinds of things that I'm working on. Maybe you'll find it interesting and join me. And you know, the best thing for me is feedback, because when you guys tell me, hey, you know, I printed it and it works this way or it doesn't work this way, I can improve on my products. So you guys are the #1 resource for me to make better designs. So, you know, reach out to me, like this video, subscribe, and if you feel really generous, donate via that PayPal link. You know, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for you guys' time, and have a great day and keep on printing. Bye. All right, let me hold it and you roll it, okay? Here, go ahead and roll it. Yay!
Another one.
Another time? All right, here, let me hold it for you. Oh, it fell out. Yay!